Do you want to instantly improve on FC25 after the recent patch? Don't worry, I got you. You need to follow these following 3 steps in order to improve. The first thing we are going to focus on is the build up. Before we build up using a lot of player locks, maybe you weren't using player locks, but if you're an avid viewer of my channel, you were using player lock. So first things first, we are going to learn how to get out of our own half into the opponent's half. But first, let me give you some context. This is a Division 1 game. Since the rivals reset or the season reset, I have only been getting 5 and 5 wins for the past 2 weeks. This week I thought, okay, let's get to Elite Division and get Elite rewards. While I was playing this Division 1 game, I saw this opponent make so many errors, and I was wondering, if a Division 1 opponent makes so many errors, how many errors are you making? So you'll be able to see what he is doing wrong, what you are doing wrong, what I am doing wrong, and what I am doing right, so you can apply it to your game and improve like you should be improving. First things first, what we do right over here is how we trigger runs. I create motion. The attacking AI in this game isn't good. And what he does wrong is he pulls his player out of position. As you can see, because he pulls his player out of position, we now have 2 passing options, into Di Lorenzo, into Van Nistelrooy. It is so easy to improve at this game if you only focus on what your opponent is doing with his defenders. If he is pulling them out of position, then you're supposed to punish him for making that mistake. So simple. So for that very reason, I tell Di Lorenzo to run. He kind of sees that, but see, because I'm going to time my pass. Now this is important. The timing of the pass should be when your player is on the shoulder of the defender. As you can see, I do exactly that. And now we are through on goal. I will then shield the ball away, do a couple of ball rolls and recycle. But since player lock sucks now, effed my whole attack, because over there I was going to perform a power shot with Gerrard, right? Over here I wanted to take a quick shot, but then I decided to change my mind. So it's important, when you're building up, don't overthink. Always go with your gut feeling. If your mind says pass, pass the ball. Don't second guess yourself. The moment you start second guessing yourself, you are tapping into the conscious mind, and the conscious mind doesn't know better from the subconscious mind, especially if you have practiced the right habits in the game. So if your mind says, or the gut feeling says pass, pass. The gut feeling says shoot, shoot. Don't overthink yourself. Here, take a look how this opponent of mine will make a mistake in his build-up. As he can see, I am being very aggressive with my center mids. If I am being aggressive with my center mids, he should punish me. He can easily tell Aloveran to run and then pass the ball with R1X to Vinicius and perform a first time L1 triangle to Aloveran, and my defense will be open because I am aggressive. But I know this guy will not do that, so I'm just being aggressive, holding L2 plus R2, using second man press, right? So he is not focusing on what I am doing with my players. So he just wants to go in a straight line, isolates his striker against my defender. You don't want to isolate your strikers against defenders. If Van Dijk is around, let's say Van Dijk and Varane are around Mbappe and he's trying to beat them, they will always catch him. The opponent here will try to do the same thing. Tries to beat my defense by running in a straight line using Vinicius Jr. The amount of coaching trainees that are making this mistake is insane. Here I tried the first time L1 triangle pass but completely messed my timing. Like I said, I have been a little bit rusty since I have not been playing a lot. As you can see, taking touches away in the build-up is so important. Here with Van Nistelrooy, I could have taken a touch towards Van Dijk, but I saw that Van Dijk is there, and I take a touch away towards the space. I could have taken a touch here and tried to do a speed boost. If I had someone like Mbappe or Liao in this position, I would do that. But I know Van Nistelrooy isn't beating Van Dijk in a race. So what do? I turn back and try to play it safe. I follow the same pattern. I see, okay, he pulls his player out of position. I have Van Nistelrooy. I cannot go over there. I give the ball to Gerrard. Power shot, get a corner. I narrowly miss the corner. I get the corner again, and this time I end up scoring the corner. Easy. Power shot followed up by a corner. I know it's ratty, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Now I will start my build up all the way from the right back. Okay, I will not use a lot of player locks here. I would use a player lock into a right mid if you have been watching my video since, again, I have triggered a run manually to Theo Hernandez. Creating a 2 versus 1 against the opponent's fullback is a massive tip that I give to so many trainees because I don't see people do it. Now I've created a 2 versus 1, so his player is gone. It was Zambrotta, right? So I see what is he doing with Lucio. Do a speed boost, bait him into a speed boost. Again, he thinks I'm going to do a speed boost, which I do. Ball roll away. My CMs are on holding. I give the ball to Alexia, to Gerrard, player lock, easy power shot. It is always going to be a goal. Playing it simple is the key. See, Here again, I punish him. He keeps making the same mistakes. And until this guy realizes that he is making this mistake, he will stay stuck. He will not improve at this game. Again, gives me space between two players. I use a step over speed boost. GG, see you later. I am gone. Now, I want you to record your own game and look for these errors. You will be able to find these mistakes even in your game. Fix them and then build up. Look for what I am looking and you will score more goals. It is a step-by-step process. Don't try to focus on too many things at once. Focus on one thing at a time, improve one weakness in your game at a time, and you will be able to improve no matter what the gameplay is.